Representative Chip Roy was on MSNBC and he was asked, what does he think that Doge will actually be able to accomplish? Now, Doge is this non existent Department of Government Efficiency that Donald Trump has been talking about, where Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, as co chairs, are going to be cutting wasteful spending. And he went into detail about some of it, and he wants to cut what he considers wasteful non defense spending. So doesn't want to touch anything in the defense budget, which is the biggest part of the national budget, but wants to look at other things. One of the things he wants to get rid of is the Inflation Reduction Act. Well, parts of the Inflation Reduction Act include tax credits for green energy and renewable energies, things like that. And that is driving production of those things, which is, helping manufacturing, include in driving consumer confidence in buying them, all those kind of things. He wants to get rid of part of that. He wants to get rid of the additional IRS employees that are helping to crack down on people who have not paid their taxes, who are ducking the system. Um, and they've already raised in several $billions worth of back taxes from people who did not pay what they owed, purposely skipped paying their taxes, and that was all from the people in the top 1% of income categories. So, of course, Republicans want to do away with that because that would help their billionaire donors. Um, they just want to do away with a lot of that. But he also said that there would be a lot of support from Americans in cutting food stamps. And I think initially he might be right, at least with the MAGA base, that there would be a lot of support for cutting it until they realize that it is not about who as a person is receiving it, but what your income is. And when they are the ones that are starting to get bit because they benefit from the food stamp program and now suddenly they're not getting the dollars they want or they're limited in what they can purchase, there's going to be backlash. Now, I don't know if this will pass through Congress. When you start talking about cutting benefits in government assistance, when you're talking about food stamps and Medicaid, things like that, it tends to get people a little edgy. And Republicans in Congress know they have to get reelected in 2 to 4 years. All members of the House in 2 years, and a third of the Senate this upcoming midterm election, another third in 4 years. And if you start taking away from uh, people who need the government assistance, um, and some of those people being part of your voting base, then they're not going to vote for you again, and you're not going to get reelected. Plus, they're working with very thin majorities in both chambers, so I don't know how much they're going to get accomplished. But Chip Roy seems to think there's going to be lots of support to cut food stamps, and I just don't think there will be much long-term support if they actually accomplish it.